so far in favor of Infinity in this map on Canals.
I think he's about to get sneaky. He looks really sneaky right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all the feeds right now to see if anybody's going to push in close. But look at Killa right now. He's just with his teammate, just posted there, just hanging out. It looks like we're going to try to have an initial push going on. Actually, we do have a push going in from the water as well. Let's follow back with Genetix here.
So
going back
D-Mac,
to the spot where Sneaky was, sorry.
I hate to cut you off, no problem though. Here we go. D-Mac, I know you play a lot of Gears of War 2. You said you play Canals in Gears of War 2. Can you tell me some of the differences between the two games?
Well, what they did is they changed the environment in each map, and it looks awesome, but it runs like the same map. And
what kind of environment changes? I think there's ice in the new one.
Yeah, there's ice in the new one, and then Gridlock is like there's a forest in it now. It's all crazy.
Well, those are some maps, and I'll get specific with the weapons. The shotgun, in my opinion, takes a lot more skill to use. The shots aren't as random as they are in this game.
The game is just so much more smooth. You know, the Lancer works, but the chainsaw they need to fix.
And we have banned the chainsaw from GameBattles.com, of course. Go check those settings out because they are highly competitive. We've handpicked all the maps and settings.
Yeah, and then the hammer burst. The hammer burst is the best thing about the game because it's such a skillful weapon. And then when you go on, the shotgun is actually more consistent. The game just works.
Absolutely.
All right, so as we were actually deciding not to cover the action, it all happened. And then Insane's actually won that round. So it's actually tied 1-1 right now in this map Canal. It's always a curse that we have also when we're checking out Gears of War. When we actually see that it's like some dead time when we decide to talk about something, bam, something just happens.
Yeah.
Everybody gets down.
But the action's always going.
Yeah.
Well,
so let's see what happens so far. Let's go with Killer of the Insanes. Looking back towards that bottom bridge. He's going to move on the top and try to work to get those grenades with his teammates here. Meanwhile, we do also, once again, we do have a Torpo actually perked up here for Amaze. Let's see if he can get things done. He's going to shoot the first go in, and he couldn't get anything going on. I think he's at his last shot as well. But really, we're just feeling each other so far once again, and not having any aggressive play on Canal. We do have an enemy just across here. Turbo coming out towards that mid-bridge, but no damage going on. Nobody down so far for Insanes. Might be a good advantage for them to push in here, unless Amaze is still waiting to reload or at least switch over weapons, but nobody's going to capitalize on that. So do you think this is actually a smart play being used so far, Nexy, playing this very slowly?
you know, I just think they don't want to mess up. They're going to catch each other off guard. As soon as somebody messes up, you're going to get charged, you're going to get rushed, and we've seen it round after round so far.
Yeah.
I think both teams are doing everything in their power to win this. Unfortunately, it's just going to take a little longer than we'd like it to.
Indeed. So zKiller, Warrior, Predator, and Killa for the Insanes still setting up right now. While Genetix, Sneaky, Amaze, and 603, got 603 for Infinity just holding back as well. Let's look over in Sneaky. I think he's trying to get his initial charges going on towards that mid-bridge. He does have the sniper rifle in his hand as well. He's looking back on the other side. Couldn't get that down on that shot though onto his opponent. As they're trying to see who's actually he's aiming up against. I think it was Warrior on the other side. Still perked up behind that sandbag. Head popped up on the top, so it looks like we do have some action happening very soon towards that mid-bridge. We're actually looking at zKiller right now, who's going to look for some action with that Lancer. His teammate's going to push him with him as well. We're switching over to the shotguns. Now action at the staircase. Now a 3-on-1 situation against zKiller, who's going to look for some cover, at least for some help for some teammates. He does get some, but he gets down as well. So now we do have two guys alive, make that one guy alive. Now Warrior, the last man standing at the staircase, looking to stay alive now. Killer is down, he can still get revived, too late now. Warrior last man standing, 2-on-1 situation, he can still touch this right now, but he does have the lower ground disadvantage. He's gonna look to fall back under the middle bridge, hoping, crossing his finger for this torpedo to spawn.
Wow, what a great job by Infinity. I mean, you gotta imagine everybody got involved with that fight. Infinity able to escape with 2 players compared to the Insane. Warrior, last guy alive. You can't really be happy about that if you're on the Insane side of the map.
Oh yeah, and Warrior there just got downed, and who's going to get the advantage of that kill? It is going to be Sneaky, and Infinity is going to take that round. Great job there. It was a time push for both teams there.
But Infinity up 2-1 now.
Yeah, I think it was Insanes that actually moved on and pressed on with the initial charge, but it didn't work out when they saw 3 guys just perked up on the top of the staircase and cornered the net.
And I don't know if you mind, but I would like to see a little bit of Sneaky right now. You know,
Sure,
he's been dominating thus far in this match, and let's see what he can do here.
So right now we have 2-1 in favor of Infinity on Canals. It is still game point situation overall in this best of 11 for the MLG National Championship for Gears of War, with of course Insanes in the lead. 5-2 is the overall score right now. As Sneaky, let's see if he can get things done. He did spot an enemy on the other side here of the sandbags. He's going to try to charge in and pick him off. Switching over to that pistol. Not reloading to that Lancer, so he was trying to go with the spray with the Lancer first, switch over to that pistol, and hopefully get that kill with that clip. But to no avail, his enemy pushed away, and he's going to reload all of his guns. Hold it slow right now, as we once again have Amaze sniping for Infinity, and of course Predator sniping for the Insanes.
You know, a lot of the times, the better players, they'll switch to the pistol in closer range, and I'll tell you why. You know, the Lancer is great, obviously, put a lot of shots on your opponent, but the pistol, you can be more accurate with it. You can shoot faster, down faster, and most importantly, if your enemy gets close to you, tries to rush you with a shotgun, it's an easy melee. So you hit the B button, it comes out faster than the Lancer ever would, because with the Lancer, of course, you're pulling out a huge chainsaw.
Yeah. So still with Sneaky right now. Things are holding it slow. Warrior is just perched up here, waiting, I think, for the torque bow to spawn at the middle of the bridge.
And I think Insanes had the right idea in the beginning of this round. They picked up those grenades, but zKiller getting shot, he's down.
He's gonna get revived though. I think it might be an initial push right now as they get the first down going in, but we still have a 4-on-4 situation because we have a revive going on for zKiller. He's looking for some cover with his teammate behind the pillar. We do have a charge coming in though for Infinity. zKiller not pushing in. They're actually 3 guys together. They're gonna actually punish this guy and take him off, and that was got 603. Now we got a 4-on-3 situation. zKiller got picked off himself, but he gets revived. I think he's on his last lifeline, and he is gonna die. Warrior as well. Killer is going to be the last man standing. 2-on-1 situation. Killa looking back at the bridge. Still being charged in. He does have the turbo. He's looking for a shot. Misses that shot because you do have to charge that up. If you just tap it, it just falls right in front of you, and you can actually eat the grenade yourself. Indeed.
You get the limp.
So Sneaky and